Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down, Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Jackson up top again. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Touchdown, Seattle. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. He is in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Jackson. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is, there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. On now, Cade York for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Rams get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams. He's going to air this one out. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Rams will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Here we go, set. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on second down, Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Ready? 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Seahawks. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Let's go.
They'll send their tight end left. On third down, it's Williams. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. In motion comes Thomas. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Jackson. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
No, we changed it.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Second down, Jackson. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson up top again. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, Jackson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, go!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They face second down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
Into space. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Rams. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Slot man in motion right. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
That's complete to Diggs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A first down throw for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
DC, ready? DC, go ahead. Ready. You at X.
Again, it's Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, L.A. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. York now for the extra point. The kick here is good. And 1 more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup as we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. In motion comes Thomas. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got another one. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And more of the same. Another interception. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
DC, ready?
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Jackson now. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing Jackson. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. Throwing is Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes
he works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. This drive will start on the ground. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Play action now. Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Fourth down, Jackson. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12.
Mike, this guy has just been on another level the entire day. I mean, there's not a guy out there who is seeing the field as well as he has. I mean, forget having days like this as a pro. Most guys don't have days like this at any level throughout their career. I mean, this is one he'll look back on for a long time.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Again, working deep downfield. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
7 Pirates! 70 Lions! Go!
They'll run with Robinson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal.
Here we go, set. Tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession?
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.